Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Surfer's Journey. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what is the easiest surfboard for you to learn on. There's a whole range of surfboards out there, and it can be really hard to know which one to choose when you're learning how to surf. But what we want is the board that's going to be the easiest for us to learn how to surf on. And as your surfing career progresses, chances are you'll end up with a whole variety of boards. But let's focus on what board you should start out with. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe now, so you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and tutorials. But for now, let's get into today's lesson of the week. Well, the best surfboard for a beginner surfer or anyone who's learning to surf who wants to get there as fast as they can would have to be a longboard like this. Whether it's a foamy or fiberglass, it doesn't really matter. These kind of boards will give you exactly what you need to make that surfing experience as easy as possible. But let's have a look at why that is. Well, obviously longboards still allow you to learn how to do maneuvers like this, but where they excel is in their wave catching ability. If we have a look at this example, you can see that I've spotted the wave that I wanted, but to get into the best position, I'm going to have to paddle fast to change where I am. And because longboards have a lot of buoyancy, it means that you can generate speed when you're paddling a lot easier. If you're on a board with lower volume, it's going to sink and it makes paddling harder. And as you can see here, I'm up and riding on a wave that hasn't even broken yet. And this is only an 8-foot long longboard. You can go much longer, 9 foot, 10 foot, or even longer than that. And the longer that you go, the wider they're going to be, the thicker they're going to be, and the easier it's going to be to paddle. Now, of course, longboards aren't just suited for beginner surfers. There are plenty of people out there who have dedicated their whole surfing career to surf really well on longboards. But for surfers like you and I, the everyday surfer, having a longboard in our quiver can be a really good thing. We all love to surf, we all love to be out in the water because it makes us feel good. Well, by having a longboard, you can catch waves that are ankle high. And what that means is that it's going to get you out in the water more often. We're going to be able to have more time in the water, surfing, enjoying what it's all about. And by surfing different boards, you'll find that your surfing actually progresses. Well, you might be thinking, well, hey, having a longboard sounds like a good idea, but I'm not made of money. I can't just continually buy more and more boards. Well, what I would recommend is that when you're looking at trying new boards, that you actually shop secondhand. That's going to allow you to purchase a board at more than 50% of the price. And that makes things so much more affordable. And ultimately, you're going to be able to sample a greater range of surfboards out there. For more information on what kind of surfboards you should ride, check out another video I made. I'll put it in the comments below. But paddling's not the only area where the longboards excel. They also excel in their stability. Obviously that helps the paddling, but it helps you when you're up and riding. As you can see here, this board is hardly moving underneath my feet, and that makes it really easy for beginners. If beginners are on a board that's very responsive underfoot, whether it's because it has high rocker, or it's thin, or it doesn't have enough volume for them, that board's going to move under their feet and it's going to be hard to control it when it reacts. But a longboard is stable, and it gives that beginner surfer a stable platform to stand on, which is going to help you while you're still developing your balance and awareness. Now obviously beginner surfers are looking to catch those whitewater broken waves, but as they progress and they want to get out the back and catch unbroken waves, a longboard is still going to allow them to do that, and it's going to allow them to do that with a lot more ease and a higher success rate. As you can see here, I'm able to get into these waves really early, and what that means is that I can be up and riding along the wave before it's even broken, and what that means is the takeoff is going to be a lot easier. If we take off late on a wave, it's generally a lot steeper, which makes it harder, and commonly surfers will nosedive in those early stages. But the longboard allows you to generate that paddling speed to get into the wave early, which makes that takeoff a whole lot easier. Guys, thanks for watching the video today. I hope that now you understand what kind of board is the easiest to learn how to surf on. But for the intermediate and advanced level surfers, hopefully you've seen that by having a longboard in your quiver, you're going to get more time in the water. And at the end of the day, who wouldn't want that? Remember to like the video and comment below to let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Thanks guys, catch you in the water.